Okay, we just cleared the guard tower, and now we need to go to the market for our basic supplies, the armory to repair and possibly buy armor and blades, the apothecary for potions and spells, the tailor so that the wizard can get his robes hemmed, and then the tavern because I need to get smashed. What was that? Rent a room? What are you, crazy? We're adventuring cheapskates, so we're going to be sleeping in the wilderness because paying for a bed is just stupid.
Greetings and welcome back to Checkpoint Gaming, Lords of Waterdeep. With this episode, we will be going over the basic buildings found in the game. We'll address those that come with the base game first, followed by dealing with those that come with the expansion, because otherwise it wouldn't make much sense. At least that's how we see the matter. First, we have Aurora's Realms shop, which is found within the Trades Ward. With its associated action, it will allow the player to take 4 gold from the supply and place them within their given tavern. Second, we have Blackstaff Tower, which is found within the Castle Ward. With its associated action, it will allow the player to take 1 wizard from the supply and place it within their given tavern. Third, we have Builder's Hall, which is found within the South Ward. With the nature of this building, for every building tile that is found within it, thus available for purchase, 1 victory point token is to be placed onto them during every round of the game. With its associated action, it grants the player the choice of selecting one of the face-up buildings, pay its listed gold cost, and then place one of the player's control markers onto said building in order to indicate that they control it. Said player will also score any victory points associated with the newly purchased building. From there, a new building tile is to be drawn and placed face-up within the vacant space found at the Builder's Hall. Fourth, we have Castle Waterdeep, which is found within the Castle Ward, which makes sense since the entire ward is named after it. With its associated action, the player is to take the first player marker and is to draw 1 intrigue card from the intrigue deck. Fifth, we have Field of Triumph, which is found within the Sea Ward. With its associated action, it allows the player to take 2 fighters from the supply and place them into their given tavern. Sixth, we have the Grinning Lion Tavern, which is found within the North Ward. With its associated action, it allows the player to take 2 rogues from the supply and place them into their given tavern. Seventh, we have the Plinth, which is found within the Trades Ward. With its associated action, it allows the player to take 1 cleric from the supply and place it into their given tavern. Eighth, we have Waterdeep Harbor, which is found within the Dock Ward, which makes sense. With its associated action, the player will be able to play 1 intrigue card from their hand. In addition to this, once all of the agents have been assigned for a given round, each player that possesses an agent at Waterdeep Harbor will be able to reassign said agent to another action space found upon the board, starting with the agent that is found in the action space that is marked as number 1 and then progressing in numerical order. With that said, if a player uses one of Waterdeep Harbor's action spaces without assigning an agent to said space, then said player will carry out the instructions associated with Waterdeep Harbor, but will not reassign their agent at the end of the round. Ninth, we have Cliffwatch Inn, which is found within the North Ward. With its associated actions, it has 3 of them instead of 1. With the first action space, it allows the player to take 1 face-up quest card, as well as to take 2 gold from the supply and place it into their given tavern. With the second action space, it allows the player to take 1 face-up quest card, as well as draw 1 intrigue card. And with the third action space, it causes the player to discard all of the face-up quest cards, resulting in the player to draw 4 new quests from the quest deck and placing them face-up within the open spaces. From there, the player is to select 1 of the new face-up quests. With the base game now taken care of, let's look at Undermountain. First, we have Entrywell, which is found in the Yawning Portal. With its associated action, it allows the player to take 1 face-up quest from Cliffwatch Inn and to play 1 intrigue card from their hand. Second, we have Hall of Mirrors, which is found in the dungeon level. With its associated action, it allows the player to take any 1 adventurer type of their choosing, or to take 1 fighter and 1 rogue from the supply and place it into their given tavern. And third, we have the Grim Statue, which is found in the dungeon level. With its associated action, it allows the player to draw 2 intrigue cards. Now let's take a look at Skullport. First, we have Hall of Voices, which is found in lower trade lanes. With its associated action, it allows the player to draw 1 intrigue card and 1 face-up quest from Cliffwatch Inn. They will also get 5 gold from the supply and 1 corruption from the corruption track and place them into their given tavern. Second, we have Slaver's Market, which is found in Lower Port. With its associated action, it allows the player to take 2 fighters and 2 rogues from the supply and 1 corruption from the corruption track and place them into their given tavern. And third, we have Skull Island, which is found in Sarguth level. This Skull Island is not to be confused with the Skull Island of King Kong fame, which is typically found in the Indian Ocean. With its associated action, it allows the player to take 2 adventurer types of their choosing from the supply and 1 corruption from the corruption track and place them into their given tavern. So with that said, that is what you need to know about the basic buildings of Lords of Waterdeep. If you liked this episode, feel free to give it a like. And if you want to stay up to date on any future episodes we upload, go ahead and subscribe. You can also support us on Patreon for as little as $1 a month at patreon.com/checkpointgaming. See you in the next episode and happy gaming.